Good morning, happy Thursday. Aren't the weeks flying by? And as one of the ladies just said in our accountability challenge in the morning, she just said, I'm grateful because I'm one day closer to being able to see my friends and family today. Imagine if you thought that, one day closer, one day closer. And I want to talk about this because how much time does it take? How much time do we need to exercise for? How long does it take? It's a question I get a lot, and I do get it. Especially with regards to starting something new, because what we don't want to fall into the trap of is starting something new and then being busy already, then just becoming busier because of the expectations that you set on yourself, which then actually make it worse, almost like you've got another job, like a full-time job on top, but because you're not performing at the ability that maybe someone else is or that you think you should be doing, the result of that is that then you feel like, oh, I'm not doing well, it's another stress, I just need to get rid of it. And the problem with that is then we miss out on the benefits of the small habits that we could have been doing, even if it wasn't everything. We were doing one thing and that still has a lot of benefits. And it's like if you get 1% better today and you repeat that every day this year, you get 37 times better at doing something. By just increasing those incremental gains, you're actually 37 times better. How they add up over each day. If you get 1% better of where you are now every day, that's 37 times better in a year. Imagine that just from those small habits. Just from doing maybe 1 minute of exercise to start with. I'm not saying 1 minute of exercise will change your life. I mean, it could be the potential precursor too, because here's the thing. What you do today, you're more likely to do tomorrow. What you do today, you are more likely to do tomorrow. If I snack at night today, I'm more likely to do it tomorrow. If I have breakfast today, I'm more likely to do it tomorrow. If you have breakfast every day, all of a sudden you actually become hungry at that time. I'm not saying breakfast is good or bad here. I'm just saying we become what we are, what we do. Our habits, where we are right now, whether we like it or not, is the sum of all our habits over the last 3, 6, 9, 12 months, years. That's brought us to where we are right now. If you're coming in, say hello. Give me a hello, let me know how you're getting on. So that's where we're at the moment. And based on that, I get it, because when it comes to time, since having kids, I've probably understood it more than ever. We've got now a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and all of a sudden, it's like game changer. Like that time where you used to think, you always think you're busy, don't you? Because you've never been busier. As you get older, and this is just from my experience, you always think, when I was at university, I was busy. I was way busier than I was when I was at college, sixth form. When you're at sixth form, you're way busier than you were at school. Then you go in, when you're working, I was working public health, delivering NHS, diabetes education, doing personal training. I'm way busier then. Now, here we are, Fruci Fit, doing talks, lecturing Oxford Brookes, still doing a few things here and there as well. I'm now busier than I was there, and we're always busier. I had the kids in, and it's like responsibility comes up. And I speak to some of the ladies a lot, and they say, I've gone from your stage, Matt, where I had the kids, to then being free for about a year. Then it's like, now I've got to look after my parents. And it's just those different stages of life. And the issue there is obviously time, because we value family, we value our work, and that's okay. And it's important not to beat yourself up for valuing your family, valuing your work, and they're all interlinked because of what work provides to your family. But at the same time, as the saying goes, he, she who has their health has 1,000 wishes. He, she who doesn't has just one. And it's like the advice I gave, I was on BBC Radio Wiltshire last month now, and we were talking about, they were asking me what my plan was, what our plan was when we could open back up, how you found online, offline. Morning, Sasha. How we found online, offline. And the interesting part of this is that I just said, you've got, the important thing is that you do something. And if that means that someone finds it more convenient and easier to do from home, that's great. If that means that someone wants it more personal, they have the option to come in then. So there's that hybrid, obviously, that's been born out of this, which has actually benefited. Now, what I'm getting at here is the problem with finding the time is that we often think we need more time to make progress. So we often think in our heads that we need more time to make the progress that we want, forgetting that one positive step today is likely to lead to another one tomorrow, and all of a sudden we've actually had a great year, rather than one just staying the same. We're actually potentially getting 1% worse each day, and it's hard to see that sometimes until nothing changes overnight. It happens gradually over time. Our habits are just slightly getting a little bit worse, whether it's sleep, whether it's our eating habits, whether it's our exercise habits. And we might be okay today about it, but then there's reach a point where it's going to be we're unable to actually live with it. Then we're actually frustrated with it. And that's the power of why we do our 1 minute, 5 minute, 10-minute workouts. So they're there so that even on your worst day, you have the option to get something in, rather than it being, unless I have an hour, unless I have half an hour, I can't do it. We have a strategy so that when life is busy, you can still do 1, 5, 10 minutes. And that is implementation intention. When an obstacle comes up, the strategy to overcome that will be, I will do a 10-minute workout. I will do a 5-minute workout. I will do a 1-minute workout. Don't underestimate how better you can feel from 1 minute of exercise. In fact, we'll do it now. If you're listening to this, I'll try and explain it. So we're going to do it now, really low impact. It is Boxing Fit Day for me. We do boxing fit on a Thursday. So we're going to start going in from here. I'm just going to wake up a little bit. Change your state. Fastest way to change your state is to move. So we're just going to start punching forward from here. Get those elbows back, keep the chest up, stick the bum back, and dig your heels in the floor. If you've got any joint issues or anything like that, you don't necessarily have to squat all the time and go through pain. If you struggle with that, people think, I can't do it because I can't squat. We have no floor, knee-friendly workouts, but even in this position, if you dig your heels in the floor, feel your thighs just start to activate. Lift your big toes, and the more you do that, the better. The more you do that, the better. Okay, we're going to start going into uppercuts now. So we're going to get the elbow back and start going into uppercuts. Keep the chest up so the stomach muscles are engaged. Just go 1, 2, 1, 2. I wasn't planning on doing this, but it's something I do quite a lot in our Kickstart program. Just pop up and go, hey, come in, do a minute. What's the worst that's going to happen? If you're watching it, it's almost like, well, I might as well join in. It's 1 minute. And then you can tick it off. That's momentum. That sense of achievement. We're going to go into hooks now. So we're going to bring on the side of the core. We hook round, twist, twisting round. So we're just getting a little bit of a twist. Don't go too crazy if you've just woken up. So we're twisting round on here. We're going to bring in the knee now. So we're going to go hook, hook, knee, knee. Hook, hook, knee, knee. Lift that chest up. Because remember, if you think of everything we do, forward facing, computers, phone, eating, we're always front facing. We want to bring those shoulders back. Exercise is a great opportunity to do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to punch in forward from here. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And catch your breath from here. Just take a deep breath in and clench your fist as hard as you can. Big sugar. Notice your shoulders when you breathe in. Pull your shoulders back, out nice and slow. Just let that tension out your hands. We'll do it one more time. Deep breath in, just clench the fist as hard as you can. Big shrug. How often do we breathe properly? Shoulders back, out slow. Let that tension out. Job done. Just that little minute. Notice how you feel now. Notice how you felt before. Hey Karen. Hey Emma. Notice how you feel now. Notice how you felt before. Small habits, compound effect. And we know from research that can have a massive impact on your blood sugar levels, your endorphins, mental health. All of a sudden we start to build momentum. A minute today could be a minute tomorrow. That's 2 minutes. The next day you might go, actually, I might do that 5-minute one. All of a sudden we're starting to build them up. And now, you have a strategy of, well, when life gets busy, got 1 minute. That's something we do in the Kickstart program. So you have that. 5, 10 minutes. You can do them when you want. Don't have to be live. Get them in when suits. That's the key thing, that it's done. Done is better than perfect. Anyway, if you want more information about our Kickstart program, we start from Monday. Drop me a message, I'll get you the details. Have a lovely day. Drink your water, eat your protein, stay safe. And remember, 1 day closer to seeing your friends and family today. What's not to like? Speak soon. Take care.